Greetings, friends and Robloxians, it is I, birdbrainsane, and welcome to a Little Kingdom production. In today's video, we are revisiting a second look at Tropical Island Resort, or Resort Tycoon. The first time I played this game, I was definitely a noob. I'm still a noob, but I've built up my hotel, my resort, and gotten some of those items that I didn't have last time. I think figured out a little bit of the gameplay. Here we are at my tropical resort. Only way to get cash really is by waiting, and it builds up over time. Get it from this cash machine by stepping on that green pad. So I'm gonna go ahead and collect my 235,000. You see in the bottom left hand corner, it then adds to the coin I have on hand, and you use that to step on these buttons. Now the golden buttons, they cost Robux, so I haven't spent any Robux on this game yet, other than buying my avatar a lei, so I could get into that tropical theme. You go around, you find these red buttons, you could press the question mark and that'll lead you to the nearest button. There are green ones as well. I think the green ones are more of a luxury item, whereas the red ones are required to open up the next thing. So here you can see I've only got this one red button here, buy luxury suite, and no other buttons around. Once I step on that, it's going to open up other options, other buttons to step on. So now I can buy this other luxury suite. I'll go ahead and buy that. So I'm expanding the hotel and buy walls, decorations. There's not that creativity to it though. I think I've mentioned that before. It's just kind of a next step, press this button in order to open up the next step. There's something I really want to buy. I've got an option to buy a ferry. It's going to cost me 5 million coins, so I'm 4 million short. And the only way to get that, it seems, is to just wait around and let it build up over time. I am thinking this, I'm speculating, I'm not certain, but I'm guessing the more things you add onto your island, the faster it's going to generate money. At least that's my hope. I haven't tested it, I haven't played this game enough to know all the details, but like I've got this fish factory now on my own island. I'm assuming that that brings in coin faster to that ATM. So there's that button there that I can buy the ferry. You'll see you buy a cargo ferry. It costs 5 million coins. I don't have it yet, so I guess I'll just let the game run in the background until I've got the 5 million, and then I'll get that cargo ferry. I don't know why I want it. There's something appealing about this game. I want to see the next thing. I want to experience it. I want to explore around. I want to see what these things are about. I've got this forklift. I was really hoping it would allow me to move things around. So, you know, forklift, it's functional. You've got the Q and E buttons that operate the lift. So I'm going to go ahead and try to lift one of these crates to show you that it really has no function. So I am going to try to line myself up to pick up one of these pallets and all the boxes on it. Can't do it. There's just no way to pick those pallets up. They are fixed to the ground. In my opinion, you should be able to pick things up and move them around and complete a quest, and then maybe get coin that way, like a little kind of an achievement goal scenario. But the game really just seems to be set up to explore and experience those things that the devs have created. It is fun. So I've created the dock area here. I can spawn my fishing boat. It'd be great if there was a quest for fishing. You know, go out there and catch some fish, but it's really just a mode of transportation at this point. Who knows, maybe the developers will, if they're getting comments like this, maybe they'll decide to go ahead and add some quests. I love the jet ski. It's a really fast way to get around, but the speedboat is definitely the way to go if you want to hang out with friends and take passengers with you. That fishing boat is a bit too slow. I'm not even sure why you would want to run around in that. Another great feature I think the developers should add is allowing your friends to operate the equipment on your island. If I've got a friend over, should be able to open up their permissions so they can fly the planes, drive the cars, heck, even expand onto the hotel, maybe do a co-op You know, my favorite game is Roblox Islands, and they've added that co-op island now so you can share resources with friends. I love that the game developers are constantly developing these games, and it makes me want to come back and see more. So I'm going to show you a little bit more of this tour. We're going to do it by air. I'm going to get in my airplane and I'll tell you a little bit about how to fly it and check some of the features out in this game. Then I might not come back here and visit until I see that the developers have maybe added some more features. It's fun to spawn these things, to press those buttons and add new things to your island. I definitely want to see some more involvement, some goals and achievements, things that make me want to come back. So to fly the plane, you got to get some speed up. This is not the fastest plane, but it's probably the easiest to fly. I don't know, I've only flown this one, but I'm just assuming it's the starter plane. You press E to get up in the air and Q to dive down. Be careful with the Q button though. I find it easier if you want to get down low to maybe just watch your accelerator. If you let off on the forward button, it will float down, and then you accelerate again to get your lift back up. But if you go into a dive and you go under the water, it's near impossible to get out again. I'm going to show you how I do a little crash landing here. It's kind of soft. The plane doesn't really crash, but it does get stuck, so you want to be careful with that. Always make sure you land on a open surface so you can take off again. Here we are at somebody's noob starter island. I didn't see the player, but they might be out there exploring around. Who knows, maybe they did like me and are just taking a swim to the next island. I'm not sure, maybe I do see them down there in front of their hotel desk. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other islands out here. You can see every player has got their icon of their head out there, and the other islands, like that skull, that is the Pirate Island. I did get out of my plane one day and walked around the Pirate Island. Had a great time exploring it. I'm just going to do a flyover for you so you can see what it's all about. Uh-oh, I'm coming in too low. Get my lift back up so I don't go under the water. Just do a flyby of the Pirate Island and you can see some of the things that are down there to explore. It would be great if there was a treasure there that we could find. Who knows, maybe there is. Let me know in the comments if there's a quest to do here. If you find a pirate treasure and that's the way to get coin. Please don't troll us though. Only legit, honest answers. I'm hoping that these videos, inspire people to want to play and get out there and see things. That would also be great if the developers are watching this and maybe take my request and develop some quests and goals, things we can achieve. Oh no, oh, alright, so this is what I didn't want to do. We're under the water. I can still move around, but I can't fly, so I'm not going to get up above the, you know what, I haven't completely landed. So usually I'm on the ground and it's impossible to get lift, but I'm coming up, alright. So that's the first time I've done that, was able to get out of the water. Usually I have to go find a sandy beach to help me get up out of the water and then get my lift going on. But here we are flying around this volcanic island. I did explore this the other day with my friend Doge. We had a great time exploring it. There's a lot of stuff to see. Again, no goals or quests to do down there, but I see some potential. I think if the developers wanted to further increase player involvement in this game, they would add things that, like, hey, find the missing item, open up a new build possibility, or gain coin, or who knows, open another part to the world that you couldn't get to before. When you fly over that volcanic island, it's definitely smoky and hazy. What's here in front of us? So this is the Obi Island. So I hadn't yet checked out the Obi Island. I've wanted to. Looks like fun. All kinds of obstacles down there. I wonder if there's a leaderboard. See, now that would be a great feature. If there's a leaderboard and, you can get your name on the Wall of Fame or something. Looks like a fun Obi. Got some cool obstacles. Probably start way down there on the, start way down at the bottom and then work your way all the way across those tracks to get up to the top here. I'm going to see if I can do a landing on top. Oh, I might got stuck on those rocks, but hey, it says finish, so I think we'll go ahead and finish the video here and get out of my plane and get under the finish arch. And we're going to go ahead and call this tour done. Thank you so much for checking it out. I hope you enjoyed. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Remember, have fun and keep it imaginary.